Hello, all you lassies and laddies out there. My name is Phoenix, and today I'm going to be reviewing One Piece chapters 853 and 854. Now, the title page to both of these chapters was actually kind of fairly normal to compare to what Oda usually does. 853 had Bartholomew. He was crying while retailing the tales of the Straw Hat crew and talking about Luffy and whatnot. And 854 had Zoro riding a Harley bike with Chopper sitting on the front being his little cute self. And I am sorry, but Zoro cannot look badass when he has Chopper near him. That just does not work. It was pretty funny. But anyways, starting with 853, obviously, we had Big Mom, who had Brook in her hands. Poor little Brook. I feel bad for him. But yeah, she was holding him as her crew was going through his stuff, trying to see if he stole anything. And she said that luckily, if he had stolen anything, obviously he would be dead. No questions asked. But what was interesting was that she said that she has always had her road poneglyph. I guess we don't really know how she came across that and why she has it, but she does. And what was interesting with it is that Goldie Roger actually stole a rubbing of the poneglyph years back before he became the Pirate King, and I guess she sort of vowed to never let that happen ever again. And I guess he figured out how to. I guess he sort of figured out how to translate it or something, because he could hear the voice of all things. So Big Mom was just like, okay, we're not going to let anybody steal a rubbing from this damn thing ever again. So that was actually pretty interesting to hear that her and Roger actually, had like a little scuffle, if you want to call it that, years ago, which I guess is to be expected because he is the Pirate King after all, and she's a Yonko. But yeah, we don't really know anything else about that. Shoot, I should have read more of that chapter. I apologize. But anyways, with her two sidekicks, Prometheus and Prometheus is the sun, is her little personal son, and then the Rain Cloud and her hat. Get their names, god damn it. I apologize. But she created them herself with pieces of her own soul, which then again she did say that she created everything else with her soul. Or wait, no, sorry, she uses other souls to create the other animated inanimate objects, if that made any sense. But no, she has her own. But no, her three little, I guess, sidekick thingies are her personal son, and I guess it's a Rain Cloud or Cloud. And she also has her little hat that is one as well, and her hat can talk, which is actually kind of cool. I would love to have a talking hat, but then again, is it really going to be good to have a talking hat? Talking about random stuff. That's what I do. But yeah, they are the strongest ones that she has created, and nothing can really harm them since they are created from her soul. But in chapter 854, we go and find out that Brooke actually managed to damage Prometheus because of his revive fruit, his like soul powers, his soul music and whatever. He is basically the only thing that can like. I guess Brooke is the only thing that can actually like do any real like actually get rid of the inanimate objects for good, because he has like control over the souls, or I guess because of his music, which touches the soul. You know, it's soul music. It can communicate with your soul, which is a pretty interesting aspect of his powers. And oh yeah. And with back in chapter 854, Brooke finally learns about Big Mom's plans, because she stupidly talked about them in front of her daughter Pudding, which, I'm sorry, but she is an evil little witch. Big Mom was talking about how when Sanji goes to lift her veil to kiss her, he was going to be so stunned by seeing her third eye that she would have time to shoot him, like right in the head, and splatter his brains everywhere. Her words, not mine. And then like she was talking about how everybody else, like the Vinsmokes, would be so stunned by this that her crew, her like little minions, would have enough time to pull out the guns and rain the fire of bullets all over the place, and the Vinsmokes family's blood will pour all over the floor, and she would be able to get rid of them and have the Germa Kingdom to herself. That's basically what she said in a little less detail. Sorry, I'm still trying to figure out the best way to like summarize or go through the chapters in the best way without like boring you guys with telling specifics, but also like conveying enough information. I'm still trying to learn how to do that and also speak in front of the camera, which is why I'm stumbling all over my words, so I apologize about that. Anyway, so Brooke finally learns about Big Mom's plans, and then it's just like, oh, to think that Pudding, sweet, innocent little Pudding, could be capable of such things. And then we go back to Sanji, who is just like, he's thinking that he was thinking in his head that he was going to die along with the rest of his family, because he already knows about their plans. So he's just like, okay, so as long as I can keep my crew and my family safe, I'm okay with dying. And then I forget what his name is. What is his name? The dude with the mask looking thing comes up and says, "Oh, food!" And then you see Sanji's like, "Huh? But Sanji Vinsmoke, aren't you supposed to be asleep in your bed?" Because the Big Mom wanted to make sure that Sanji couldn't go anywhere, I guess. Like, I guess she's like suspicious of him or something, and she wanted to like make sure he couldn't go anywhere and ruin her wedding plans. But one of the lower class people, I guess one of the guards, was sleeping in the bed instead, and the guard mistook him for Sanji. And Sanji was sitting out in a random hallway. I don't think we really knew exactly where he was, but then again, we don't really. What am I talking about? I apologize. But yeah, anyways, so the dude is surprised by Sanji's appearance there, and he's holding a piece of meat. It's like, Vinsmoke, Sanji, what are you doing here? I thought you were sleeping in your bed. And Sanji, like, he pauses and he looks at him. It's like, what did he say? he says that meat. He says that meat isn't meant for you, and he kicks the dude into the wall, and the guy asks, "What are you doing?" Because betrayal can result in death in Big Mom's eyes, I suppose. So he's just like, "What are you doing?" And basically, and Sanji just sort of has, I guess, this moment. It's like, what am I doing? So the last scene of chapter 854 is Sanji grabbing the basket and running for it. It just says all the guards are coming down the hall because of the crash that they heard. And he, like, I guess as he's grabbing the basket, he's remembering Luffy's promise. It's like, if you don't come back here right now, I'm going to starve to death, because of the promise he made that he wasn't going to eat any food if it wasn't made by Sanji. And I guess Sanji sort of had like a moment of clarity. It's just like, oh no, I need to make sure my captain doesn't starve to death. And well, we'll see if he's like actually going to let the Straw Hats rescue him, or well, basically rescue him and fight Big Mom, because over the course of the chapter, Nami and Jinbei get pulled into the mirror world because Chopper and Carrot still have Broly, and get pulled, and Nami and Jinbei get pulled into the mirror world, and now they only need to get Luffy, Sanji, and Brook. Well, we already know where Brook is, and I guess poor Brook, he's basically like a keychain now for Big Mom. I feel sorry for that poor dude. Sanji, he's I guess going to run to the spot where Luffy promised to meet him, and Luffy, he's on his way over to that spot, I guess, as we speak. Sorry. Yeah, I'm interested to see who is, like, because right now we're getting into the part where the Straw Hats sort of regroup, and then they're gonna, well, if this arc follows all previous arcs, once they're all together and once they figure out how to do stuff, then they are going to, like, I guess, split up again to fight other ones. But then again, Big Mom is so strong now, I doubt they're actually going to take her on. They are probably just going to fight whoever is necessary, which I'm hoping that they might go toe to toe with Big Mom, or no, not Big Mom, the Vinsmoke family. And I just remembered, not all the Straw Hats are present. Some of them are on their way to Wano Kuni, I think. Yeah, I can remember Wano Kuni. I can't, like, I hope we get into that soon, but we're going to see what all goes down during this little arc right now. So I guess that's all I can think about right now, besides I can't remember if in the previous chapter it was Jinbei, I guess, like we learn in chapter 854 that Jinbei escaped his punishment somehow. He just decided not to go with the roulette of death, I guess if you want to call it that, because and we learned that wheel is basically designed to do nothing but kill anybody who wants to leave. You know, as long, like, with Big Mom is like, you are welcome to come, but all those who leave die. We don't really know why she does that. I guess it's to, like, ensure that none of her secrets get out, none of how her family works gets out. Nothing about her powers gets out, I suppose. I guess that's kind of why she's going. Well, she's going to kill the Vinsmoke so she can get the German Kingdom, but I have to wonder if she's also going to kill them because she doesn't want them to leave after they've seen everything, and like I guess she doesn't want her like little kingdom to be compromised. I guess she's. But then again, I don't know anybody who's crazy enough to like actually go. I don't know anybody besides the Straw Hats, I should say, that would want to go up against a Yonko like that. Besides another Yonko, Trafalgar Law does not count, okay? Because he's basically a part of the Straw Hats now. Like, he's an ally, so technically he's part of the Straw Hat Pirates. But, yeah. Ah, gosh darn it, these reviews are nothing but a bunch of craziness, and I apologize about that. Maybe it would be better if I had my little kitty here with me. But right now she's out in the living room or whatever, out and about in the rest of the house, so she's here, but not here. Maybe I'll bring her along next chapter. Let me know what you guys think about that. But anyways, do me a favor and slap that like and subscribe button like it insulted your pets. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.